this is Odessa Morales, your virtual physical therapy. Today, I'm going to talk about carpal tunnel. What is carpal tunnel? Carpal tunnel is a numbness and electric sensation from the thumb to the second finger, third, and half of the fourth finger. The other signs that you will notice if you have carpal tunnel is difficulty on gripping something, and sometimes when you hold a cup, it feels like you don't have the strength to hold it. For example, like this. So when you hold it, it feels like it's gonna fall off from your hand. So that's one of the symptoms of the carpal tunnel. Now, if you have a problem, if you have like electric sensations or numbness in the little pinky and the back of your hand, so that's not a carpal tunnel. That's a different disorders, okay? So the only signs you can feel for carpal tunnel is the weakness of the grip and numbness on the thumb, second, third, and half of the fourth finger. So how do we develop a carpal tunnel? So carpal tunnel develops sometimes if we used a lot with our hands. For example, if we do crocheting, if we do keyboard, we always type, gamer, and using our cell phones. So this can cause a carpal tunnel. So I'm going to show you exercises in order to decrease the pain and decrease the numbness on our fingers. But first of all, this exercise is only good for mild and moderate carpal tunnel. If you're experiencing severe carpal tunnel, the doctor will advise you to have a surgery. So a lot of people nowadays are doing a surgery in order to release the tension on the wrist. Okay, so I'm going to show you later the picture in order to show you we have a tunnel here in this area. In this area, that's where the median nerve the median nerve pass through in order to supply in this finger here. So that's why I mentioned earlier, if you have problem on the pinky or this little finger and in the back of your hand, that's not a carpal tunnel. Okay, so the first exercise that I'm going to show you is the stop sign exercise. So the stop sign exercise, okay, hold on. There you go. So stop sign exercise, you just have to extend the wrist like this and hold it for 15 seconds. If you're able to do 15 to 30 seconds, 30 seconds hold, that is better. And then after that, you can do it 5 to 10 times. Then try to do it flexion. Try to do 15 seconds hold or 15 to 30 seconds hold for 5 to 10 times. Okay. And you can feel the stretched on the muscles here and the forearm muscles, and then you feel like there's like a increase. You can feel the increased blood supply in our fingers. Okay, so if you want to have more stretched, you can help the side that are affected. You can pull it towards you and hold for 15 to 30 seconds hold and do it for 5 to 10 times. Okay, then same thing, going to flexion, 15 to 30 seconds hold, 5 to 10 times. So even if the other hands, the opposite hands doesn't have a carpal tunnel, you don't feel anything there, you can also exercise that in order to avoid carpal tunnel. Okay, next exercise is like just a flexion and extension of the wrist while doing this position. So let's do that. You can do as many as you want. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, then our next exercise is the O sign. So what you should do, just do this position and count and hold 15 to 30 seconds hold, 5 to 10 times. then the second, then okay, sorry, second, third, and fourth. Okay, so that's the O exercise. Okay. So next exercise is the one of my coworker taught me this before when I was in the Philippines. So he taught me this exercise. He said, while doing this, it can increase the the tunnel space in this tunnel, because if you have a carpal tunnel, what happened is the tunnel became tight, and the cause of the numbness is the median nerve is pressed. So with this exercise, it can help the tendon or make that tunnel bigger a little bit. So again, we call this a spider sitting on top of the glass. Okay, so you just have to make sure all your fingers is attached to each other, tip to tip, and we're gonna put your, can you see, okay, like that position, and then push it for 15 seconds. Hold 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. If you want more, you can go for 30 seconds, and let's do this for 5 to 10 times. So this is the exercise. Now if you've been doing this exercise, you can increase the strength of your fingers, because with carpal tunnel, the strength there, we kind of like, we have weakness. So let's grab a clay or a squeeze ball or a gripper and try to do it like squeeze it, and that way it can increase the strength on your finger. Okay, so if you have any questions, just shoot me a message, and my Gmail is odessamorales.pt@gmail.com. And if I have as soon as I have available time, I can able to respond to your queries. Okay, so once again, happy Father's Day to everyone. Hope you learned something from my video today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe my channel. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
In
So how
this
can we know
picture,
or
as you
check
can
that our
see,